Welcome to Georgetown, Penang, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where history and modernity coexist in a captivating blend. In this video, we're exploring 3 iconic locations that highlight the rich heritage and creative spirit of this city. Our journey begins at the Clay Jetty, one of the most iconic and enduring heritage sites of Georgetown. This traditional water village, built by Chinese immigrants in the 19th century, remains a vital part of the city's living heritage. The clay jetty houses reflect a traditional Chinese waterfront village design with simple, functional facades that blend well with the surrounding environment. Timber is the primary material for the walls, floors, and roofs, with mangrove wood being commonly used. Some homes incorporate corrugated metal for roofing, while stone or concrete are used for foundations and walkways made from bricks or mortar. The architecture reflects the vernacular Chinese style and is designed to adapt to the coastal environment, highlighting the community's historical ties to the sea. Our second stop is Fort Cornwallis, one of the oldest colonial military structures in Southeast Asia. Built in the late 1700s, the fort's walls, cannons, and history tell the tale of Penang's role as a strategic port under British rule. The fort's imposing structure was designed for defense, but now serves as a museum, offering a glimpse into the colonial past of Georgetown. The fort is built in the European colonial military style, with influences from fortified architecture. Its design is primarily functional, intended for defense, and features strong, imposing walls. Fort Cornwallis is built with stone for its defensive walls, brick for internal structures, and iron for fittings and cannons. Wood was used for some internal buildings, though many have been restored. These materials ensure the fort's strength and functionality. Fort Cornwallis is divided into several key sections: the outer defensive walls with rounded bastions and cannons for protection, a prison area for detaining prisoners, and brick-built barracks and storage rooms for soldiers and supplies. The main gate and watchtowers provided access and strategic views for surveillance. Today, the fort showcases the materials used in its construction and the different areas' historical functions, such as the defensive walls, cannons, prison, and barracks, providing visitors with insight into its military significance and usage. Displays of the seafront master plan and before and after images, offering visitors a visual understanding of how the area has evolved over time. There are guides available at the fort who provide detailed explanations about the history and origin of Fort Cornwallis, narrating the experiences and events the building has gone through over time. The lighthouse at Fort Cornwallis was originally built to guide ships into the harbor. Though modernized, it remains a symbol of the fort's historical role in maritime navigation and offers panoramic views of the coastline. Near Fort Cornwallis is the Queen Victoria Memorial Clock Tower, a prominent landmark in Georgetown. The Queen Victoria Clock Tower is made of brick, plaster, marble panels, and stucco for durability and decorative finishes. Our next destination is the Penang Peranakan Mansion, where history comes alive. The Penang Peranakan Mansion is a restored heritage museum that showcases the lavish lifestyle and culture of the Straits Chinese Peranakan. Built in the late 19th century, this mansion was originally the residence of a wealthy Chinese tycoon, Kapitan Chung Keng Kui. It reflects the prosperity of the Peranakan community in Penang during the colonial era. The mansion combines Chinese architecture courtyards, feng shui principles with Western influences, Victorian cast iron, and colonial design. The Penang Peranakan Mansion features open courtyards for ventilation, ornate carvings and gilded details, and antique furnishings reflecting wealth. This design blends Chinese and Western influences, symbolizing the cultural fusion of the Peranakan community. This is the heart of Penang's street art scene, where you'll find the most iconic murals, such as The Children on a Bicycle by Ernest Zakharevich. Penang street art combines realistic and whimsical designs with local cultural themes. The murals use spray paint, acrylics, and stencils to create vibrant, detailed artwork directly on building walls. Penang is a vibrant destination that blends history, culture, and modernity. Key attractions like the Penang Peranakan Mansion, Queen Victoria Memorial Clock Tower, and Penang street art offer a rich experience.